Alright, so I guess this will do. I've been doing a Minecraft world with my stream buddies as of late, and this is what we've kind of come up with lately. So it seems like it's quite small, like it's actually smaller than I thought it was. When I was looking back, there's nothing else going around these areas, but um, we've been able to build up a pretty good thing for ourselves. We've got a lot of protection, obviously, going all the way around. Like, as you can see, there's not much area to enter. Um, People, you can jump through here. That does the trick. Um, this is our um, my friend Bob. His little areas right here with all these thingies going through right here and all, which is pretty neat. And just in case you can't hear any of the audio, but Minecraft doesn't have an awful lot of audio anyway. But you know, this is what we're working on at the moment. This whole area is going to be our own little fortress, and we're going to take over this entire village. So basically, you know, probably further beyond that river right there, there's this right here that we're planning to take over. I'm currently building a bridge right down there, but this is an area that people like mobs usually end up finding themselves entering through. So I'm actually going to work with that now, to be completely honest with you. Watch this. Bang. Problem solved. But I mean, it's a nice little place that we've got sorted. There's a cat. That's a nice cat. This is my own little thing I built. This is the subway, with a bunch of towns like Oxford Town, and we've got a few others here, which is pretty cool. For some reason, this is where we got our stock. Probably a bad place to have stock, but that's where all our animals are, and there's a lone chicken hanging out there. And this area has expanded. We've got a tree farm, which is way too small, and all the necessaries for building all of the other stuff. Little farm coming along here like this, which is pretty neat as well. Another farm for some reason. I don't really know why we have two farms, but this little guy working his butt off doing absolutely nothing, by the way. There's literally nothing in these chests. So I don't know what he's doing. This villager is just here. Come in. Come in. I'm going to push him in. Come in. He's not coming in. Come in. He came in. He's trapped, and now he can't escape. So yeah, now we got this guy. He found out how to escape. So I've got these guys just because it's easier to leave that way. But of course, the villager guy can easily escape himself. I don't know what this is. I didn't even build it, but someone has a tunnel going all the way down there. Here we've got the stairway to heaven, which goes very quite high up, and you get a good look at how high things really are, which isn't very high at all. I mean, like how big our village is, which isn't very big at all, really. Up to here, this is our little tiny town. Like, we've got so much more to improve on at the moment. But that's all we've got at the moment. This area, this is what Harry's doing. He's gonna do a little village. He's gonna do like a little shop kind of thing, which I think is gonna end up being a bunch of towns together. And it starts raining. Of course, our house, you would think that the really awesome room is mine, but it's not. It's Harry's, and it's unfortunate, because it would have been nice to be able to have a room like that, but no, it belongs to the Harry. We've got food stuff, all this stuff coming across here. This is a secret room that you can enter through that and through this, so the entire way is entirely a secret, which is really fun. Here, got our little mine right here, which is also another way for enemies to enter. So if you come up here, enemies have kind of been coming over here too, but we kind of have blocked this off, so it's a lot harder now, which is really nice. We needed that. And yeah, I mean, a chest, another goblin doing his thing. I don't know what this guy has done actually. He's done a decent amount, this guy, which is pretty good. Everyone's rooms is really nice. Glitch has this really nice room. Harry has this. Sydney has this so far, but she only just came in recently. This is mine, and this is our upstairs area. And this was meant to have a bunch of bow and arrows, just so we could kind of, you know, shoot at people if we needed to. Yeah, this is a shop which you can enter through the water. It's very neat. This we're going to take over. Probably beyond that, I want to expand to these trees and beyond where that bridge is. So maybe this entire piece of land is ours, is what I'm thinking. Countries have bigger waters than that, but this is our land that we're taking for now. Anyway, if you care to join, I have no idea how I ran out of them so quickly, but I am going to obtain some cobblestone walls so I can do my thing, which is nice. And yeah, well, this is gonna be unedited. It's just gonna be raw footage of me playing this game, I guess, because why not, you know, trying to figure out as much as I can and get far through it, for no reason really, just because I want to, because it's fun. You know, it's a fun game, Minecraft. I like it. I don't love it. I used to like it a lot more, not so much anymore. So that's why. Oh well, okay, there goes that. I don't know if I have different energy on video than if I usually do on stream. I don't really have that much energy for starters, and I also just don't really care. So that's why I'm kind of talking in a more chill kind of way at the moment. We do not have a pickaxe that I want, so I'm going to pick that one up for starters. I think I'll be able to mine another one. Yes. I just switched over to my button mapping recently because I didn't like the button mapping, so I've changed it, and I'm not used to the new button mapping, even though it's the same as what the Switch uses, because I'm using the Switch right now, the Switch 2 to be exact, and it's kind of annoying. Alright, but it works okay, and it works fine. This is pretty much just for the people who come on to, like, join the Minecraft world that maybe want to know what new stuff is happening to it. Like, I'll let you guys see at the end what's going on, but for now I'm just gonna make and do everything that I do, and we're gonna see what happens, what goes down, you know. It's gonna be cool. My brain is tired at the moment. Got a bit of a headache going. It's what happens when you play too much video games, and I think I have been today. Like, I've spent the majority of my time kind of looking at the screen, which is a bit unfortunate. I was looking at a message. So what was I doing? Yeah, I needed to get more of these. And for those wondering why, Alright, so I basically decided that I was going to, okay, I'm not doing it yet. I was gonna do it right now, but I probably can't. There's no bed there anymore. I was going to the underground bunker, but I'm gonna go to my bed. Sleep in for the night. There you go. And be very confused. I don't know why that was happening. I don't know what I was doing to the ladder just then. But, whatever. I don't know, I felt that way about ladders. Anyway, we're gonna continue. Dude, just go away, go away, go away. He's gonna die. And that's okay. There's a few beds around here. Yeah, okay, so we had a little village and then we turned it into our own village. Which is kind of funny. I have no idea what on earth is going on, by the way. With these. Alright, so I need to... I think I obtained the armor. No, I don't. Well, okay, I obtained nothing. That's what I really wanted. You know, when I was playing this game, I was like, yeah, I want to obtain nothing. I mean, it worked without having to do any of that anyway. Alright, and that's the bridge. So now what I need to do is these... Very good at placing blocks, obviously. Oh, that worked out so perfectly. Okay, cool. So now we got this little bridge. And if I have a sign, which I happen to have, then I will name this... Watch this. This is... I'm calling it Gumball Town. Gumball Town. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gumball Town. Yeah. Okay, fun. And then basically what I also want to do is I do think that this area can expand and go boink boink beyond all the way up there. There is actually a river. I don't know if any of the guys know this, so I'm going to show off my knowledge. Basically, I also apologize for this being really slow. I can't always get my speed working, but okay, so yeah, it expands all the way around here, but I think it can definitely go bigger. I also think that had a big impact on why people were coming in. Anyway, so this is just for next time. People can probably, like, you know, zombies and stuff can probably just, you know, waltz their way in. I feel like that's possible, and that might be why they're going, so I want to make sure that that's more secure, but we don't really have any real way of letting people in, which is really nice. If I go to the really tall thingy right here, Yeah, exactly. I'm making sure I don't fall. So, you see this area right here? What I'm thinking is making it so that this entire land is ours. I don't know how far out this goes. Maybe if we took you know, maybe I don't know, like took over this land basically. Maybe I don't know about that area, but for as long as there's land around this area, I'm thinking take control and make it ours. But for this, who knows for now? The river, for the moment, is the limit. So that bridge is going to be my limit for now. But I do not mind if it grows, because it most likely will. So who really cares? Yeah, and I mean, that's, I think, everything that needs to be seen, needs to be shown in this Minecraft world, I guess. Yeah, so I hope that the people who ended up watching this for some reason liked it. My little showing of Minecraft. It's also like slower on video than it is in actual game. I actually don't know if that's true. Anyway, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna see everyone later.